Weekly mental health check-in. Let's bring in psychotherapist Dr. Robi Ludwig for more on this. Dr. Robi, always great to see you. Good morning. So walk us through what it means to spiral. I think it's something by definition that people of all ages deal with, but we are hearing a lot about this from millennials and Gen Zers and handling their stress.
Yeah, so when you hear the term spiraling, what it means is, and we all know the word spiraling out of control, it's when our negative thoughts take over and we feel that we can't control them. And, you know, a lot of millennials are feeling this and the younger generation is feeling this because, you know, the world feels a little bit out of control for them and they feel it's hard to pay their bills, to keep a job, to socialize. A lot of these younger generations, too, are just making it into the adult world. And what do you do when you feel like your whole world is out of control and you can't catch up? It's almost an induced hopelessness. And the way to take control of that is to break things up into steps, some self-awareness, and also to work towards your goals. And that's following the plan and not necessarily the feeling.
Oh, love that. Follow the plan, not the feeling, because sometimes that feeling feels like it's all that you can get through, but just to try to move that away. I really like that. Okay, let's talk about this politics one. So, of course, right now we've got the DNC underway. We're talking about politics a lot. It means we're one step closer to the election. This is always a stressful time, and people are already starting to feel it, even though we are now, I believe today the count is 76 days, maybe 75 days away from the election. Why do some people experience this anxiety around elections, and what can we do to try to move away from that feeling?
Yeah, I've heard that politics has been described as the new religion. So people feel very strongly about their politics. And a lot has to do with what you're watching. And it has to do with your visual diet. So if you're consuming a lot of news, there's a statement called, if it bleeds, it leads. You know, put some boundaries around what you're watching because it does impact your level of stress and anxiety. It's almost designed to get you to feel frustrated, angry, fearful, worried. Everybody wants their candidate to win. And what you want to do is you want to use all of those feelings to be a part of the process. Make sure that you're voting. Maybe you get involved with grassroots organizations so you feel like you have some support systems as we're all going through this at the same time.
Let's also talk about this fun one. We talked about this earlier in the show. Elmo, of course. So he sent out this simple tweet. Everybody remembers this. It said, Elmo's just checking in. How is everybody doing? Here it is. Tweet went totally viral, and a lot of people were just expressing, you know, really negative feelings, burnout, sadness, stress, in response to just this simple Elmo tweet. So that response then actually inspired Sesame Workshop to conduct a nationwide survey. They called it the State of Well-Being Report. What did we learn from this?
So it was very interesting. What we learned from this poll was that it was very important for people to achieve mental well-being in addition to financial well-being, and that there's a strong emphasis to have social emotional education within the school system so that people and younger generations could learn to identify their emotions. And there was a high percentage of people that also stated they wish that their parents had been more aware of their own mental health. So again, the focus is on mental health and well-being and how important it is.
Absolutely. Dr. Robi Ludwig, we love when you come by. Thank you so much. Great stuff today.
Thank you.